Hey guys, D Williams here, and I am back because today we are talking about something that's super duper important to me. So I want everybody to come in and to get settled. This is something I've been working on for the past, I would say, 3 months. I had this idea that I wanted to bring people on in this journey with me of locking in. And I'm really excited because if you are in a space, if you're anything like me, you're always looking for ways to level up, right? And I know for me, I'm always looking for ways to level up and I'm always looking for excuses to level up. And I've found yet another reason and an excuse to level up, which is to do that with you. And so today I wanted to introduce the idea of the 90-day lock in. And this is something that I've seen a couple of other people do over time, right? They've decided that I'm going to sit down and I'm going to focus on one specific thing to make something happen. But you don't really see this happening like in a group type setting. And I feel like energy requires people, right? It requires activity, it requires people. And if you really want to make some magic happen, you really got to create the not just the idea, but you got to create the intention around what you're trying to achieve with that idea. And that's why I really want to lock in. Right. And this lock in is kind of selfish. I'm going to be honest with you. It is more about D. Williams than it is about anybody else. But that's what locking in is about. It's about becoming selfish and focusing solely on you and you alone. It's not about anyone else. It's not about anything other than you being selfish around yourself, your goals, your dreams, and bringing them to life with intention. And that's kind of hard for some people, believe it or not. It's hard for some people to think I should be selfish and I should solely focus on me and not for someone else. And my response to that is yes, hell yes. If you want to achieve something in particular, you've got to create intention and focus in order to do that. And that's what this 90-day lock-in is all about. Now, the 90-day lock-in starts on October 1st. Now, you might be saying, D, why October 1st? What's the big deal about October 1st? And the big deal for October 1st is this. We have 90 days up until 2026. So we have October, November, and December to lock in. And this is kind of, I feel like, one of the most challenging times a year to actually lock in because it's the holidays, it's conference season. It's the end of the year. It's during the time when everybody is crazy busy. And it's like you want to drink, you want to smoke, you want to party, you want to do all of these things because you're with friends and family and it's that time of year. But I feel like this is the time of year where we lose momentum the most because we start to create these excuses, those very same excuses as to why we're not accomplishing the things that we want and need to accomplish. We get comfortable, we get lazy, and then January 1 comes around and we are the same exact person we were the year before, doing the same exact things we were doing the year before, and not really in that space of leveling up. So this is my call to action. And this is my first conversation. I'm coming back on live tomorrow. I'm going to have me a little presentation tomorrow, though. I'm going to be a little more spiffy. Today was more about a conversation. It was more about seeing if this is something that you're interested in doing with me. And you don't have to do it with me. Naturally, you can do it on your own. But I think it's way more exciting when you have people that are willing to go on a journey with you, a journey that's not easy. When you have people who are willing to go on a journey with you, it makes things so much better. So I'm doing a 90-day lock-in. It's 90 days to level up. It's 90 days to 10K a month. Now, for me, I don't. My goal is a little bit different financially. But if you're someone who hasn't accomplished making 10K a month, this could be a 90 day level up to 10K a month in revenue. If you're already at the 10K mark a month, then it might be 20K a month. It might be 40K a month. It might be 80K a month. It might be 100K a month. It might be a million a month, right? It really depends on where you are financially. But if it's something that's absolute, like it's just where you are, where are you, so for some people, seeing $10,000 a month is insane, and it's like, okay, that's my first goal. For some people, I'm making 10,000 already. That's not a goal. Making 100,000 or 50,000, is more of a goal, and that's what I'm going to go at. So whatever your level up goal financially is, that's what we're working towards over the next 90 days. So I'm really excited about that. But it's not all about just leveling up financially. That will ultimately be the end result, right? What it really is about is you leveling up as an individual, right? Leveling up in your mindset, leveling up spiritually, being able to connect with your energy and the energy of the ones that are around you and the energy of the people that you need in order to bring your ideas to life. It's about that and understanding that that is real. It's about connecting with your body, right? Because a lot of people are out here trying to make money and trying to make moves, but they're doing it sitting home, lazy, doing the same thing every day, all over, all the time, and not really understanding that the energy that you're conjuring with your body also plays a major part in what you're able to see and receive in the world physically, what you're able to manifest. So we're getting into that. So it's a level up in that. It's a level up in mindset. Okay. Let's get with that. It's a level up in mindset, because whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever dream, whatever goal that you are trying to accomplish, it requires you to not just have a thought of this is something that I want to do, but a shift in mindset and how you want to actually get there and maintain it. Hello. Can somebody put a hello in the box? And how you maintain it. Because being able to acquire something and being able to maintain what you've been able to acquire are two different things. And being able to scale what you've been able to maintain is probably the third piece, right? But we're going to stay very light. We're going to talk about acquisition and maintaining that acquisition. That means getting to the point of generating 10K a month or more and maintaining that so that we can get to the next step, which is scaling that vision. So whatever that vision is for yourself right now, when we start day one of the first exercises that we're going to be getting into is defining, what does my future self look like? Who is my future self? What define me in the future? What does that look like? So I can give y'all like a sneak peek because I think that's important. As I'm building my dream and I'm being intentional, y'all know I've gone back to school. I'm doing real estate school, which I'm really nervous about, which is one of the reasons why I want to lock in. I'm also building technology like crazy, which is why I want to lock in. I'm also partnering with a number of people, which is why I want to lock in. I also want to lose 30 pounds, which is why I'm locking in. I am in a new relationship. I want to make sure that I'm showing up as the best version of myself as a spouse, as a mate. That's why I want to lock in. I want to make sure I'm managing my finances better. That's why I want to lock in. So this 90-day lock-in is so many different things for me, right? And I understand that as I am taking things in, as I'm learning things, as I'm starting to put things into place and preparing for the next version of myself who's going to be able to handle that version of me, I know that now I have this vision, right? I have this vision of who I am as this next version of me. I've got to create that vision now and define who she is so that I can start moving towards that version. And I've got 90 days to really start preparing myself for that. If I am you and you're someone who's never generated 10K a month before, you don't know what that looks like. Just the idea of it is exciting. But let's just say $10,000 a month is a lot of money for you. Who are you as someone who's generated 10K a month? How do you act? Who are you dealing with? What are you doing with the money? So over the next 90 days, we're going to bring somebody in who's going to sit and talk to us about how to manage our money, how to make sure that we manage this money that we're bringing in. Are we able to manage it mentally? Are we able to manage it through our bank account? Are we able to manage it financially? Are you like, so over the next 90 days, all of these things are going to be happening because we are preparing for that next version of ourselves. We're literally preparing for that next version of ourselves. And we're not taking it lightly. Like, we already know that who I am today does not reflect who I am tomorrow. And today I'm preparing for who I am tomorrow. That's right. Put a like in that box. Like, love, 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 share, share, share. You can feel free to comment. I appreciate you. But that's really what we're doing here. That's what this 90-day lock-in is all about. It's about us sitting there and deciding, okay, who am I now? Who do I want to be in the future? And then how do I get there? And how do I get there mentally, emotionally, physically, vibrationally, financially, all of those ways. The 90-day lock-in is what we're doing. So today, I don't have it on the board for you to sign up. It's free. You don't have to pay a dime. I'm not charging you $1. I don't want to charge you $1. I'm not going to charge you $1. Okay. This is 100% free. This is more of professional development and personal development correlated into one. I think I put the link in the box, but I'm not really 100% ready for you until tomorrow or October 1st, but you can sign up for free when I give you the link. It's at it's going to be at events.unleashyourideas.com, but I'll give you the actual link in the QR code. But I want you to sign up and just join in. And the sign up is just so I know who's on the journey with me. It's not any, like I said, you don't have to pay for anything or like that. I just want to know. I want to be able to say, hey, girl, thank you so much. Or hey, guy, thank you so much for being on this journey with me. And I also want you to be able to get updates for all the guests that we have coming up, all the templates, all of the just all the things that we have happening over the next 90 days, all the things that we're going to do to level up. And a lot of the things that are going to be happening are more along the lines of what does D. Williams need to level up, right? And what does these people need to level up while we're on this journey together? I am literally have, I think, like 6 workshops coming up to help level up. Some workshops are free, some are paid. I want you to join. I have lots of guests coming in who are going to be coming just on this channel to sit and lock in and to talk to us about leveling up, talk to us about preparing for that next version of ourselves. When January 1 comes and we go live, it's going to be fire. I'm just telling you right now, okay? I can't even stop smiling. It's going to be fire because we will be showing up as that next version of ourselves, and we will have accomplished something over 90 days. And that's very important. I'm going to share this with you because this 90-day lock-in has been so important for me on so many different levels. Earlier this year, y'all know the last couple of years, I've been like, I'm going to get in a relationship and I'm going to be, in love. And I've been like manifesting. My guy says now that I was conjuring, whatever. But earlier this year, I really decided that I was going to be intentional about my love life and about relationships and different things like that. And I started making music about my love life. I started making music about the guy that I wanted to be with. I started to write down things every day. I started meditating. I started cooking and just doing things that I knew that I wanted to do when my guy got here, right? I actually started to live in a space where you would have thought that I was in a relationship with a man, but I really wasn't. I was just in a relationship with myself. But I just started doing things as if I was in a relationship. It was really interesting because I would be in here making, don't judge me, but I would be in here making like blueberry muffins naked. I'm so serious. But I'd be making blueberry muffins and I would be talking to my imaginary guy, like, baby, you like these muffins? You like these muffins? Kind of thing. And just playing, not really taking it too seriously, but really just kind of preparing myself for this next version of myself that's in this relationship. And after a while, I kind of got annoyed with my process, to be honest with you. And I kind of was like, forget it. I'm going to just like give it up. And I didn't say I was going to give it up. I'm just kind of like, forget it or whatever. And I just kind of forgot about it and was like doing my own thing. And then somebody else came to me and was like, hey, you should go do this, that. That was the universe talking to me. I didn't realize it. So I go in and I follow the instructions and then I meet my guy, right? And we've been inseparable since the day we met. And interesting just having those conversations with him. Even it's like, I said, I manifested you. He said, no, you conjured me. You wrote the music, you did the rituals, you were intentional about the things that you wanted and what you did. I'm talking about literally got everything that I wanted, right? You were intentional about these things. Like you put your intention, your heart, your mind and soul into having this outcome, and you decided, like, I am going to have this outcome, and I'm going to have this outcome because this is my intention, this is what I want. And not only am I going to have this outcome because of those things, but I'm doing the work right now to ensure that when I get it, I'm able to keep it, maintain it, and not just receive it, but keep it and maintain it. And it only took me about 4 months in real life to conjure my guy, right? When I really started being intentional. And after that, again, this is when I started really kind of like, I need to do a 90-day lock-in, because it really only took like 3 months of being, and I mean, I wasn't doing it every moment of the day, but I was being very intentional about the things that I was doing. And so I'm really going hard with this 90-day lock-in because I've watched it happen for me in love this year. I've watched it happen to me, not just in love, but in a couple of other areas as well. And now I'm ready for this next level up version of me with a real estate license. You know, I'm not going to tell you what my financial goal is, but it's a big one, right? So actually reaching my financial goal and really just seeing the next version of myself, to be honest with you. And I want to do that with you. So I'm not going to be here long. I'm not going to talk a hole in your head. I really wanted today to be more about the introduction of what's happening, the introduction of the 90-day lock-in to level up in your career life and your business, to level up financially. I want you on this journey with me. We can do this together. It really is about intention. Many of you call me, schedule appointments on my calendar. You'll even pay me and then don't even complete what you started. Here, we're going to do a free 90-day lock-in. We're going to complete what we started. We're going to create a vision on Wednesday, because I think that's day one. And we're going to stick with that vision, and we're going to put all the tools, resources, pieces, everything together to actually hit that goal in the next 90 days and to achieve that goal. For some of you, you're going to hire a coach. It's not going to be D. Williams. I hope it is, but it's not going to be D. Williams for some of you. Some of you are going to read books. Some of you are going to connect with networking events. You're going to do a lot of different things, but you're going to be ready. You're locking in. And I'm excited to be locking in with you over the next 90 days. So consider this your first official introduction. I am going live again tomorrow. When I go live tomorrow, I'll have a little PowerPoint. We're going to talk about the things that we're going to do, like the framework for our 90-day lock-in, the rules for our 90-day lock-in, and how you can get involved. And then we're going to go in and we're going to lock in for the next 90 days and make some real magic happen. So I hope you're fired up, ready to go, ready to be on this journey. Today's introduction should be enough for you to make the decision that, yes, January 1, I want to see a different version of myself. Yes, I am going to lock in with D. Williams, especially since it's free. And all I need to do is show up for myself, right? And we're going to make some magic happen. So I really appreciate you sticking it out with me, watching this video with me, and getting in on the bandwagon with the 90-day lock-in. I'll be back tomorrow. I expect to see you here. Make sure you share this video with a friend. I know you know somebody who wants to lock in too. I know you know somebody who's ready to level up too. And come on, Aries, you already know you're ready too, right? Sister Jane, come on, Karen, don't get me started. It's time to lock in. Dr. Rice, Dr. Castle, it's time to lock in. It's time to stop playing. It's always going to be something going on. We're always going to be busy with other things, but now it's the time to really just get locked in and to make some different changes for yourself. So be ready. I'll be back tomorrow. We're locking in. This is D. Williams. And if you want to learn more, I don't know if I should do that today. I'll wait for tomorrow, but you can definitely go to events.unleashyourideas.com. But I'll get into that tomorrow. I just want to say I'll see you tomorrow. Be ready. Okay, I'll put it on the calendar in the next couple of hours and show up. And let's see what the next version of you looks like as well. All right. I'm hoping that you'll be on this journey with me. You're ready to lock in the next 90 days. We're going to unleash some ideas, level up, and let's make some magic happen.